Hello YouTube, and I'm bringing you, excuse me, the finished video of my Tando Creatives project. This is just a video where I'm going to show you the finished product, explain a little bit about what I did. So without further ado, here is the finished product. Whoops, that's out. Now, the letters for the word, it says create your dreams. The letters for dreams is a little hard to see. I tried a couple different techniques for outlining the letters and none of them were really working. So I am going to, instead of ruining my project, I'm leaving it as is, and I'm going to order one of those white Sharpie poster pens or poster markers. And I'm going to use that to outline my letters to make them pop. But I don't have one. I need to order one. So I am going with a partially unfinished project just because I just, like I say, I tried a couple different things. Like you can kind of see around the D where I was trying to get it outlined, and or up here around the C I was trying to paint, but it wasn't looking right. I tried liquid pearls, like a really thin line of them, wasn't looking right. My husband's over here grabbing my Copic markers going, use this one, this looks white. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to use Copics because I'm afraid the twinkling H2Os would get on the tips. So yeah, so that's the story with the writing, why it's not popping out at you. When I actually do it, I'll end up putting a picture on my blog. But the glittery on there kind of makes it move. So, okay. So what did we do here? This is a 5x7 canvas. And I painted it first with twinkling H2Os. Now, I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to list off all of the twinkling H2Os that I used for this project. This will include the background, the moon, everything. But the moon only used like 2 different ones in the background. So we used blue Zychron, however you pronounce that, autumn butternut, pearl gold. This one was the one used for the moon. Plum crazy, sweet alfalfa, and if you watch the process video, you'll hear me talk about that one because I really loved it. Rose gold, that was the tongue of the moon. Black cherry. Mango freeze. Persimmon, I think that's how you would pronounce that. And last but not least, cedarwood. So those are all the ones that we used. So I took, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them and colored up my background. Well, first I gessoed the canvas. And then I took the 8 and I colored up the background. And then using the same 8, I just would get them all, like get a bunch of it on the tip of my paintbrush, and then I just flinged it to create all the little spots, because this week's challenge is spots. Or not challenge, theme. And then I let all that dry while I painted my Tando products, which I use, this is just the empty package, but this was Moon and Stars Small, was what is the moon and the stars. And then I used some arrows from the arrows grab bag. So the 2 arrows and then the moon and the star, or the 3 arrows, sorry. And then the moon and the stars. Painted them up with the twinkling H2Os. They took...
Let's go in here.
Hold on, baby. Hey, Mommy's busy. I need you to go back.
Listen to me. Let's just go do a talk. Let's do an adventure. A something like that.
Yeah, that's what Red Hawk does. Okay, go watch your movie. I'll be out in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Sorry about that. So where was I? Okay, yeah. These chipboard pieces take the Twinkling H2O awesome. Like if you watch the process videos, you'll see I'm literally just like putting clumps, like puddles, not clumps, puddles of the Twinkling H2O on them, and then I just let them dry. Like that's what I ended up doing to get the finished look of the moon, because I was trying for a while to paint the moon and get it the look I wanted, but I wasn't getting it. So finally I just puddled it up, let it set and dry. So that's how I did the stars and the arrows. Same way with the moon, with the tongue and the body. The white part of his eye is just painted with white acrylic paint, and the black part of his eye I just colored with the 100 black Copic marker. So let me give you, let's see if zooming in on that moon will work better than, so you can see the pearl gold is this coloring, and then the tongue was that rose gold. So, okay, so then, so I did those up and I just attached them with hot glue, and they are staying excellent. So the stars and arrows, everything was done just puddling up the color on it, and it kind of left like you can see it kind of left like a line in the center, and I love that because it's like perfectly in the center, so it adds a little extra texture. So if you don't want that, then I suggest you don't puddle, because that created it in all of them. All of the arrows are like that. So, and then the stars were puddled as well, but they came out pretty clear. And there's that arrow. And there's the bigger arrow. I'm showing you the lettering now, so I don't have to in just a second. So the lettering I cut with my Silhouette Cameo. I just cut it out of black paper tray ink cardstock, and then I attached it with Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive. I love this stuff. It works great, and it's super duper sticky. Like, it took me forever to get it off my hands last night. I ended up having to use Goo Gone to get it all off. So, I love that stuff. So I used it to attach it, and then I used a clear and a silver. Oh, wrong end. So clear and silver Wink of Stella's brushes. The Zig Wink of Stella brushes. If you don't know what those are, they're basically just like a pen that pushes out liquid glitter with, depending on whatever, like the clear is obviously clear with glitter in it, the silver is silver with glitter in it, and then I have a gold one that's gold with glitter in it. So it's whatever color it says it is with glitter in it. And I went over them. I was trying to get them to pop. Like I said, I was trying to get them to pop out, but it wasn't working. So I'm definitely going to be very soon ordering one of the Sharpie white poster pens so that I can outline them. My normal white pen that I have, yeah, couldn't get it to write. And then I have this glaze pen, but it's clear, not white, so that wasn't gonna work. And then, like, my husband was like, use this, it's close enough to white. Well, I don't want to use my Copics on the Twinkling H2Os in case they lift up. I don't want that on the tip of my Copic because it could ruin it. And then I tried white opal liquid pearls, but it was coming out too thick. And my husband suggested my Pearly Gates Dimensions, and I already told him those come out way too thick to do it with. So, and then I even tried just a really thin paintbrush and some white acrylic paint, but I was like, this is going to take 10 years to do it. But I'm extremely happy with the way this came out. I love the way it looks, and once I get these letters to pop, I'm going to love it even more because I think this looks awesome. And if you watch the tutorial, I tell you, this is the first time I ever used my twinkling H2Os, and I'm now addicted and in love. So I hope you like my project. This is not going anywhere. This will be hung on the wall of my craft room. This is going to be one of my new inspiration pieces. So I hope you like it, and thank you all for watching. Oh, and any of the products you want, in the description box down below, there's a link to Tando's site where you can see all their chipboard pieces that they have and their stencils and all that. There's a link to their blog for some inspiration from the design team members, and there's also an email address for Di Oliver. She told me if people are interested in ordering, just go ahead and email her and she'll hook you up with how to order, where to order, all that stuff. They are currently in the process of opening up a retail store. Right now they just have a wholesale store available on their website. But there are lots of other companies that carry their products, and they're working on opening up a retail store so that you can order directly from them. So they have a link on their site. They have an email address on their site that you can email. You can just send a quick email saying that you want to know when the store opens, and they'll let you know when the store opens so you can start buying directly from them. So I've already done it because I can't wait till their store opens so I can order from them. Even once I get back to the States, I'm going to be ordering because I love their stuff. So, if you want to order now, email Di and see where she can get you hooked up at, and sign up for a notice when their new store opens. So I hope you all enjoyed my project because I definitely loved making this one. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.